Are you looking for an AI tool that can help you read research papers easily? An AI tool that allows you to make notes but also answers all your questions. An AI tool that can help you analyze data, write research papers, and even get ideas on how to publish. You'll be surprised to know that all these things can be achieved by a single AI tool, avidnote. Hi everyone, I am Neha Agrawal. I'm the founder of WiseUp, and on this channel I make videos on studying abroad, job readiness, research mastery and communication skills, essentially all those areas where you need to become wiser to succeed in your career. So if any of these topics are relevant to you, you can subscribe to this channel. And now let's learn about all the amazing features of avidnote and how it can make your research life so much easier. avidnote is a versatile tool for researchers and founded by researchers from Swedish University. The AI model has been trained to give responses on academic context and therefore much better than AI tools like ChatGPT. Also, the reason why I'm recommending avidnote is because as researchers, it's important that we maintain the privacy of our data. And while most AI tools use the data that you feed to train their models, avidnote maintains your data privacy. It does not use the data to train the models or make it available online, so it's absolutely safe to use even with your sensitive data. Now, how can you use avidnote? When you start your research work, the first thing that you do is conduct a literature survey and read research papers. Now, this is where avidnote can be useful. Firstly, with the help of avidnote, you can actually upload your research papers and then park it in different folders. This will allow you to classify your research properly and make it easier for you to find these papers in future. Secondly, while you're reading a paper, you can also make notes of the important things that you will like to remember from that research paper so that you don't have to read the paper all over again. Now, say for example, you want help reading a research paper. There is a certain paragraph in the paper that you don't understand. So you can ask the AI tool to explain that paragraph to you, and it will do it for you in simple and easy to follow language with a glossary of difficult words and what it actually means. Or say you don't have the time to read the entire paper, then you can simply ask the AI tool to summarize the paper for you, and you will have all the important information from the paper within a few seconds. In fact, avidnote also has a workbook feature where all the important answers you can save in the workbook for future reference. Now, say for example, you have to conduct a survey as part of your research study and you've interviewed few people for your work. Now, usually after the interview, what you'll have to do is plug in your earphones, listen to the entire interview, firstly transcribe it manually, and then try to analyze the interview to understand the most important takeaway from it. But not anymore. This is where avidnote differentiates itself from other AI tools in the market with its unique transcribing feature. All you need to do is upload an audio or video file of the interview, and avidnote will transcribe the entire interview for you within seconds with almost 95% accuracy. Not only that, once you've transcribed the interview, you can use another feature which is interview label speakers. And there you can enter the entire transcribed interview, add the name of the interviewee and the interviewer, and there you go. It's like you have the entire interview in front of your eyes in written form. And guess what? This is not even the best part. Once you've transcribed the interview, you can use avidnote's feature of analyzing the interview, and within seconds it will give you the most important themes and topics that were discussed in the interview, making your research so much easier. Similar to interviews, avidnote can also analyze data. For example, this is the table I have of the GDP of the different countries, and I want to analyze this data. So all I need to do is copy this table and then ask specific questions to avidnote that I need answers to. For example, which country in Asia has the highest GDP, or which country's GDP has grown the maximum since the year 2021. And within seconds, avidnote will come with the entire analysis of the data as to what are the most important takeaways from the entire data, and along with that answer the specific questions that you had asked as well. So it's very useful to analyze the data from your research papers or the data that you gather from experiments as well. And finally, another useful feature of AvidNote is in research paper writing. Say for example you want to write the materials and methods section of your research paper. Then all you need to do is enter some important details of the experiments that you've carried out, and AvidNote will help you generate the entire materials and methods section. But one thing here you need to be careful about is that whenever you're generating text from AI tools, you need to double check and verify the accuracy of the content before you decide to use it for your work. So everyone, that is all that I wanted to share with you about AvidNote. There are so many more features that can be explored which I haven't touched upon, such as planning a lesson, coding, tools for research writing and analyzing, etc. Now the developers of AvidNote have been really kind to share a discount coupon with me for their premium plan for registered PhD candidates and registered students. So I've put it down in the description below for you to access. Now if you have any questions about how to use AvidNote, you can put it in the comments below and I will try and answer them for you. And now, thank you so much for watching this video and I wish you have a fantastic research journey ahead.